Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and today we're going to do the hashtag color combo 2023. This combo color challenge is hosted by Tammy at Lou Studios, and there is a link in the description box below this video how to find her channel. Each month she chooses one main color, and then each week she chooses another color to go with the main color, thus making it a combo. And then you just need to use that color combo for that week in a piece of ephemera, a collage, a painting, whatever form you like on whatever background you like. Doesn't matter. Just fun, right? Okay, so this week is black and cream. Last week we had brown and cream, so we're black and cream. And so I have cream cardstock book page. This is just to make a base for my journaling cards. I'm going to make 2 of them. So what I'm going to do first, actually I'm going to do the wet part first. I want to just take a tiny bit. These are already cream. I don't even need to do this. I just like to have some kind of background. I don't like just the plain paper by itself. So, yes, it will make it a tiny bit darker, but, you know, that's how I want it. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of water on these, and they're going to curl all weird because they are just cardstock. They're not anything fancy. And I've got coffee here already made up. I try to keep some around, and I'm just lightly, I just want something in the background, but I don't want to make it dark because our color isn't brown, right? So I still want sort of that creaminess about it. I just don't want it just plain is all. So nothing major, and definitely not something you need to do. You can just go ahead and go for it with the cardstock itself. So there it is. I'm going to set those aside to dry because that's all I'm going to do to those. If I can find a spot. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is take our little stencils here. And these are just stencils that I'm working on. They aren't done yet. This one's good. They're seed pods. Like this is one of those big black or brown seed pods. And then this is a poppy seed pod, but I need to do some work on this because the Glowforge, when it's cutting it, the lines are a little too fine, and then the little pieces stick to the rest of the stencil because it's plastic, and essentially the Glowforge is a laser, so it's fire that cuts it, so it does melt the plastic. So if you have little teeny bits of it, it will stick to other parts of the stencil, and obviously I'm not going to sell you guys a stencil like that. So I will be playing with that, but these will be in the shop hopefully by next week. So it'll be the 2 seed pods, and then there's a background stencil that'll go with it. But they won't be there till next week, so don't think you can go today and find it because it's not ready yet. Because I want to have good ones for you guys. It just needs a little more. This one's good, but this one needs a little help still. So I'm just taping that so that hopefully I don't get a whole lot of wiggle. And then I just have my archival ink or VersaFine ink because that's the only black I have. Somewhere I have a Distress black soot, but it doesn't have a whole lot of ink left in it. So I'm just going to use this, and this will work just fine. It's black, and we're just going to stencil in those little lines to get our black on. So how you all doing? I hope you're fine, lovely and wonderful. And I am so sorry for venting on you guys on Wednesday. I get myself all stressed out, which is very normal for me, and I apologize that you guys have to deal with me. But thank you, because you're all so very kind and wonderful. I mean, just so wonderful. I can't thank you enough just for your kind words. I appreciate it greatly. I just shouldn't have vented. I should have just zipped it, but you know how stuff's on your mind and you're on here? It's like, what to talk about? I don't know. But anyway, I apologize. So, everything's good. Just gotta keep plugging along and reevaluate at the end of the summer and see where we're at. Kids outside. That's the cool part about summer. You get to hear the kids. Well, there's lots of cool parts about summer, but okay. I think that will be good. There we go. And obviously book page may not be the best thing if you're taping because it always tears up a little bit of the book page, but I'm not worried about it because I will use that for something or other. And those need to set away from me, so hopefully I don't get black everywhere. I will. You just wait. Then what I'm going to do is kind of tear these out a little bit. Try not to touch them a whole bunch. I mean, they should dry pretty quick because they're on this old book page, but I just don't want to push my luck. So I'll probably use these pieces to like do an altered playing card or something like that, where I glue the book page onto a playing card and then I tear it off and you end up, you know, with the writing on there. Those are fun to make, and that's a good thing to do with these little bitty scraps. Or, of course, they always end up behind stuff, too, like a bird or whatever. Book page is always very handy. Indeed. Okay, I have no idea what these are going to turn out like. This is just winging it. I don't have a whole lot of, like, cream and black, and like last year at some point when I was cleaning, I got irritated and threw away all my black and white scraps. I know, I just get done sometimes, and so I don't have a whole lot of scraps in black or white, so we're just gonna make something. And the cool part about this is something super simple. Like if you don't have a whole lot of supplies, you know, it's pretty easy to find an old messed up book somewhere and use the book page. And then, of course, you could just do some quick sketches too if you don't, you know, have stencils or stamps work. You know, there's a lot of things that you could do to do that part. And put a little coffee on some cardstock. That's the word. I'm going to dry these a little bit and I'll be right back. Got them dry. Oh, and I also wanted to say sorry for yesterday because there was no video. I had a doctor's appointment and had errands to run, and by the time I finished all that, I just didn't have time to make a video on, I guess, what was it, Wednesday? So, yeah, sorry about that. It happens sometimes. I'm going to eat these. Yeah, I like seed pods. I think they're super cool, especially like poppy seed pods. I remember when I was a kid, my dad had the giant poppies because they were pretty popular in the Victorian era, and so they grew all over the town I lived in. You know, they're the great big orange, but they have the big center like that. But anyway, they get little holes like where those are, if you don't know. And then we would shake them as kids to get all the poppy seeds to drop out all over, which drove my dad crazy because then he was like, it's just gonna plant more. But when you're a kid, you think that's super fun because that's like a salt and pepper shaker, you know? So, but yeah, loved those poppies. They're very beautiful. And of course, there were opium dens up there like most places, mining towns, etc. So yeah, but they're super pretty poppies. Tear that a little jaggedy. All right, and then we're going to do some stamping on this too. I just want a little scrap of paper. I want that edge on there. I use my little cork and probably some other things, but I just kind of want to stay in this area, so that's why I'm using the bag. And this is just a cork. I mean, that's it. This one I want to go off a little. Just kind of fun to play with. And we'll do some circles from our little jar, and then I get little black spots everywhere on my desk. I'm a mess, what can I tell you? I don't know if this is going to count as just black and cream because I do have the coffee, but it just needed something. I don't like that flatness of the cream or the white cardstock. So I think I'm going to stop with that. And then I'm going to use this. Yeah, it's kind of, oh, that was not good. I didn't go all the way around the circle, right? Got a wonky circle there. I know. How many circles do you need? A lot. That's what I'm going to say about that. Oh, I did that one weird too. Why do I keep doing that? Okay. I can do some little like that's good. This is where a spazzy hand is good. It's not good in most art. Spazzy hand. What else do I want on there? I'm going to use some Tim Holtz, I think. I like this bird. That bird would go good with this. Maybe I should kind of figure out where I want these. I'm going to flip one way and one the other, maybe. Yeah. Put the bird over here. Yeah, these are going to be super simple. With just the two colors, right? Maybe we'll do the butterfly on the other one. They probably won't go together wherever they go, but maybe they will. Who knows? Maybe we'll put this number 1 over here. And I do like the simplicity of that though. Bless you. The sun and the allergies. Poor guy. Okay. I don't know if I really like those seed pods on that paper, but we could go directly onto the card instead. I just felt like I needed some layers. Maybe we'll try it. I mean, if we ruin it, I guess we ruin it. Oh, this was it. I wanted to show you the other stencil I did. This would come with those 2 pods if I ever get it together. What is this one? I'm gonna do it like this. I don't know if it's gonna look as good because it's not as dark. I mean, I guess I can make it darker, but and of course you can choose to do as much or little of the stencil as, you know, goes with whatever you're making. I got 2 spots over. Which is easy to do when lines are right next to each other. Probably just messing it all up now, huh? Yeah, I like it. I do like that. All right, so let me get this stencils again. I don't know why I don't like the book page with it, but I don't. Is it this one over here? I think so. Yeah. I mean, I could use a pen too. I'm sure you guys will have suggestions for me. Too many skills, so little time, right? And then of course you can fill in the stem completely on this one. They're just guidelines. Oh, actually I do like that. I actually like that much better than the book page thing. All right, let me see. I think I might tape that one down. I just can see myself struggling with that. Because of where all the black ink is. I probably will still struggle, but maybe we can kind of get it under some control. And this paper's curling underneath, so. These are just those makeup brushes. If you haven't seen them, I'm sure you've seen them. Everybody uses them for something, so. Some kind of inking, seems. These ones were actually gifted to me, but I'm pretty sure they came from Amazon. And I like broke one the very first week because that's how talented I am. Okay, quit messing with it now. Sort of messed up the stem. See, I need to do some work on that. All right. And then I can make those look a little more interesting. I'm gonna get something to rest my hand on, because I know me. I will be smearing it all over. So I'm just gonna kind of go around these a little bit. And I am not doing a solid line. I'm just kind of doing whatever line. Just to kind of make them more crisp. That's the word. Can't remember what I was looking at yesterday when I was like, ooh, seed pods would be a neat stencil. It's then making it come to life is the trick. You ever get those ideas in your head and then making it happen is not so easy. Especially with a jiggity hand. That is the technical term. Okay, like that. And on this one, because there isn't anything in this, I'm just going to kind of to finish it off on there. These are kind of roughly on the edges because it's dried out. So that's the cool part about a stencil, because you can add to it to make it look a little less like a stencil. I kind of like that one over there the way it is, but I'd like this one darker. Sorry, I'm kind of mumbling. I think that's good. What I might do, these are just dash, longer line, dashes, longer lines. You could write a quote on it, would be pretty. Just stuff to, I don't know, give some interest on there. I don't mind that these are faded a little bit because they're running into the stamp. Kind of like this one if it was a little more filled in maybe. Birds are all happy and singing today. It's nice out. trying not to smear, you know, because I don't know. It's easy to do with ink, stamp head ink, I feel like. Just want to crisp this up. And you can do stuff like this because these have a round shape to them. I mean, obviously, but it'll just give it more interest. Yes, I like dots, I like circles, I like all that. That reminds me, I gotta go bring in my garbage cans. Heard the neighbor. Okay, I like those. Now this one needs a few dots. It's looking naked. I think I just kind of want the smaller ones on this one. And this is a 0.8 micron. My sister got me these for my birthday. Felt like a lucky, lucky girl. And I'll put some here too, since there's already one of my little oopsies. Alrighty. I think we're good, I say, and then do some more. I don't even think I want to do the frame around those. I think I just like them because, you know, usually I do the frame. I don't think I'm going to do it on that. All right, let's get them glued to their spots here. And then we'll have some lovely journaling cards. Very nice and thin, no bulk on those. You could add, if you wanted, some little bits of paper. Would look cool too, like book page or whatever. So I don't smear it, hopefully. And what are we going to back those with? I do not know. So it'd still fall into the cream and black category, would you say? I think it does. I mean, you could do lots of things, like with lace or whatever, too, for cream, but I don't know. Now, maybe we'll just use like this on the back. I don't really have any other cream unless I go get another piece of cream cardstock, and don't really want to do that. Oh, seriously. It's getting real toasty in here now. Crazy. Oh my gosh. Doing good, everybody. Okay. Let's go this way again, since that other side's already ripped. Oh, I got it too wide. I knew I was gonna, but did I hold it up to it? No, I just did it anyway. Okay. I'll find some place for the ones on the book page. I don't know. I like the simplicity of that, so I'm glad I decided to do that. All right, what's the front and what's the back of this coffee die? I think this is the back, actually. Or do we want, where did I put my little inker? I inked the front ones, so I gotta ink the back ones. Okay. All right. Is that right, or did I just? We're going with it because I could be here all day flipping paper over. They're not that different, and nobody will know what the other side looks like because it'll be glued down. This is that fun coffee splatter or whatever paper, or coffee dye my way kind of thing. And I do like sometimes having that white back there. It's just kind of cool. And I'll do this one. That's way sticky. I got sticky everywhere. I really am not good at this sometimes. See, flipping paper all day. So I thank you guys for hanging out with me if you made it here to the end, and I thank you for your kindness and support and just wonderful loveliness. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. And I do appreciate you very much. All right, here's a couple of cream and black journaling cards. Very sort of abstract, but very fun. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys again on Monday. Love you. Bye.